Why do firstborns or anyone that is well to do in the family automatically become the family's ATM? I just want to give my opinion on what I feel about this topic because it doesn't go well with me. Like, I just remember the conversation me and some of my friends had during the course of the week. A lot of them are exhausted. You know that adulthood na scam. Nobody go ask if he don't chop. Nobody go ask say adulthood na scam. Now this topic that I want to talk about today is the reason why that song came up. I don't know. Kudos to the shout outs to the author of that song. I don't really know the words, but then this topic has made a lot of person very tired and they're like, is this all I'm living for? A lot of persons are overburdened. Now, why do all firstborns automatically become assistant parents, or those who are well to do automatically carry on the family's responsibility? Every bill is being pushed to either the firstborn or to that one person, or that one person that's doing well in their family. And so this topic is a tricky one because it depends on your personal values, culture, and circumstances. You know, but let's break it down. Before we do that, hit the subscription button. Morally, there's a sense of responsibility in many cultures, especially in Asian and African countries. Family is seen as a unit where the stronger one helps the weaker one. If one sibling is struggling, another one is okay. It is natural to want to help that sibling that is struggling. Now, this is a moral responsibility, not necessarily a legal one. But does this now make it an obligation that every firstborn and every person that's well to do in the family automatically carries the loads of everybody in that family? Not necessarily. You don't owe your siblings a financial support throughout their lifetime. I'm not sure I hold my siblings or anybody. You don't have to agree with me, but I feel you don't owe your siblings a financial support all through their lifetime. If they are genuinely in need, fine, why not? But when it becomes an expectation, where one sibling is working and turning its ass off, and then the other sibling is sitting down, entitled, waiting for money to drop, like the money drops from but the money drops from the tree, or like the other sibling just goes and plug, and he or she is not ready to be responsible for his or herself. I don't think you owe that person a lifetime of financial support. Everybody should be up and doing. To even start with, it is the duty of parents to provide. If a parents should give birth to children that they can provide for. If I know life happens, but then parents should give birth to children that they can provide for. Not that when something life happens and then you now shift all the burden that you as a parent could not carry, now shift it on your first child or the other child that's doing a little bit well in the family, and then everybody drains this person, and then everybody, before you know, this person is drained, and then the person comes back, all of you are on the same level. The difference between helping and enabling. Most times, some of us, out of the kindness of our hearts, by enabling our siblings to be not to take responsibility for themselves with the help that we are helping them. For instance, this is how, if a sibling is putting in effort, is struggling, is trying to make ends meet, but along the way something happens, he loses his job or life just happens, and you can help them in the temporary, you can financially support them in the time being while they try to find their feet back. That is helping, and that is what I encourage. But enablement is supporting someone who refuses to take responsibility for themselves. This person is not ready to work. This person is not ready to improve on himself. This person is not ready to learn a skill. This person is not even ready. So this person is just a sibling that keep asking for money instead of working. They will give, and if you not get it, they will get trip you. They will say out of things. It is a parent's duty to be responsible and train all their children, all their kids, to be independent of anybody. And this is a conversation I have with my significant other. By the grace of God, I'm blessed with 2 kids, and I'm saying, whether God decides to give us more tomorrow, I am saying my first child, because when I was carrying that, so now this one will grow up now. Everybody will now have expectation on her because she came first. her crime is because she came first, so she has to end her life, she has to suspend her own life and chase and allow her brother. No, I say as my daughter, when she grows up, as she's growing up, I'm teaching her to first consider herself first. I'm not asking her to be stingy. She's going to be there for her brothers, she's going to be there for her sisters, and they are going to be there for her as well. But then she's not going to put her own life on hold for that person to succeed, because tomorrow they will come now and grow up and they will tell you who sent you. Just like the way parents are asking, we the children now are asking our parents, where were you when Dangote and the rest were hustling and making life, Dangote, the rest were hustling and making life easy, comfortable for their children now? What were you doing? That is the same way they'll come and ask my girl, that what were you, what have you done for us? How much did you spend for that? After all, I can pay you. And not putting into consideration the years, the sacrifice that she has made. I know that is a lot of person's situation. To a lot of persons, because they want their siblings to be okay, they sacrifice a lot they sacrifice a lot, as in a lot of things that they are supposed to be their benefits, so that other people will be comfortable, but at the end of the day, they are not being appreciated. But then that's not the essence of this topic. I brought this topic because I have my in my cycle, like it's like a lot of them are carrying loads. These loads are too much. Your first child is not your assistant parent. This child just happened to be the one that to first come out of every other child. It could have been any of them. And he or she is not responsible for the other parent, for the other sibling. It is the way you give birth to him or her that you give birth to other siblings. So everybody should be enabled. Everybody should work hard. Everybody should want to learn to fend for themselves. And then they come in. If this one is making well, this one is doing well, this one is doing well. When anybody falls, every other person will be able to rally around the person. Not that everybody now feels entitled and then leave the duty for the first figure because he or she is the person that came first. Even I no go do am. I mean, I've already said it that because let me pause. So what have you faced, like as a firstborn or as a person doing significantly okay a bit? How's the struggle? Because I know the struggle is real. The bills are unending, the expectations, the guilt trip and everything that is unbearable. And most times, most of us just wish we can just go to places we are not known and start over and just, man, it is exhausting. Now, for those of us who happen to be in this shield, who happen to be in this position, I want to talk about healthy boundary. There's a way you can set healthy boundaries for your siblings, for your parents, for those people billing you, because sometimes it's not even just parents that bill. Uncles, aunties, extended families, friends of friends are coming, and then if you don't help, you are seen as the bad, you are labeled. So this is, I think, setting healthy boundary will help you care for your siblings without sacrificing your own future for them. None of my kids are going to sacrifice their own children, their own future for another person. No. Let this person help if you can help. But let the other person also for his or her own future too. The way I betted into this world is the way I betted the other one into the world. And I'm not going to put, the world is already hard to start with. And if you are in this part of the world, you are at a disadvantage. For me to now place the loads of every other person on my girl, on my child. Instead of constantly giving them money, why not encourage them to learn a hobby, learn a skill, refer them for mentorship programs, let them learn. Like I like the how the Igbos do it. If they have siblings, they carry the sibling and go, let them go and learn trade. That way they are enabled and they can stand on themselves and open something for them. Let them learn how to manage and make money, so that because whatever you do not sweat for, you don't know you misuse it. A lot of these people, because the money keeps coming, they misuse it on things that are irrelevant and frivolities. Instead of always giving them that financial support, find an alternative to always giving money. There should always be an alternative. If they're always coming for you for food, for money for food, money for this, you can buy the things down and send to them. Let them know how to manage it. If you finish, tell them that you are not disposed at the moment to give. I know they teach you now to be stingy, but man, I just feel that if life happens, if things go on, all of you that are shouldering the responsibilities of everybody on your head, when life happens, I don't know how many of them will be there for you. So if anything happens, everybody will be okay. So as much as you're showing care, put yourself first. Consider this is not being selfish. Is you loving yourself, because you need to be in a healthy place to help other people. Someone that is already exhausted and worn out can hardly help people, and you'll be grumbling, and that kind of service, that kind of help is not good. The load is much, especially in this part of the world. Just do a little bit better than other people. Then you see striving, you see hatred, you see this. Then when you decide to stand on your ground and say no, I can't do this. It's too much. There's set clear boundaries on what you can do and what you cannot do. It's not a crime. Even God does not answer all our prayers at once. So if everybody comes at you needing this, tell them the ones you can do and tell them the one you cannot do, and you don't feel guilty about it. I just think giving should be fun. Should be from one free will and not because one is pressured to, not because one is pressured to, not because one is afraid of the consequences, not because one is being afraid of to be an outcast. Say me, I be one man soldier. Most times, in as much as I like community, I like the love and bond of family. When push comes to the shove, I'll choose myself. And if being alone will give me peace of mind, I'll choose it. You can tag me whatever it is. Sleeping should help because they want to, not because they are forced to. You know, family is important. Family is important, but so is financial freedom and so also peace of mind. If the responsibilities, if the responsibility load is too much, my friend, choose yourself first and get your peace of mind and get your. What is your financial struggles? What position are you in your family? Are you the one carrying the loads on your head, or are you the firstborn? How was your experience like being a firstborn? I'm not, but then I kind of have an idea of the struggles you guys go through, and to me, I'm feeling like it's a lot. You know, I don't want to put my children through that stress. Let me hear your story. Share your story in the comment section. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.